the final years of the Third Age, Middle-earth stands on the brink of destruction. The Free Peoples are under threat from Sauron, the Lord of the Rings, who prepares his vast armies for war. At this late hour, the leaders of elves, dwarves, and men come together at the Council of Elrond to decide their next move. After the Fellowship is assembled and heads south to destroy the source of Sauron's power, the remaining leaders prepare for the Dark Lord's assault upon the northern lands. The elven and dwarven races have always had little trust for each other, but now they must unite and fight a common enemy. Rivendell is a hidden refuge and stronghold for the elves. Until now, this ancient city has been spared from the winds of war. Under siege from the goblins of the Misty Mountains, Rivendell is no longer safe for the elves. As time is now running out, Elrond forms a plan to unite the elves and dwarves of the north against Sauron's advancing armies. His most powerful warrior, Glorfindel, will join forces with the dwarf leader Glóin to make war on the goblins and forge this alliance. The goblins have overtaken High Pass Road, blocking the vital connection between east and west. Here, Glorfindel and Glóin now face their first challenge as they battle to retake the pass. With the goblin army chased from High Pass, elves can now travel to the lands beyond the Misty Mountains. The war against the goblins continues. Evil wells forth from an ancient fortress deep in the mountains, a foul place that has recently reawakened. The goblins have a new leader who carries out Sauron's tyrannical will. Once this sinister overlord is vanquished, the goblins will be scattered and confused, loosening Sauron's grip on this region. In the battle's aftermath, a lone dwarven prisoner is freed and desperately begs for Glorfindel and Glóin's help. His dwarven clan in the Blue Mountains is under attack from a terrible dragon. It is rumored that the dragon served Sauron in exchange for one of the dwarven rings of power, stolen from the dwarves long ago. After a long journey, the heroes arrive at the Blue Mountains. they find an army of dwarves preparing for battle outside the entrance of a cave. The evil dragon has forced them from their home beneath the mountains, claiming their underground domain as his new lair. Sauron's dragon has been defeated and the Dwarven Ring reclaimed. However, Glorfindel and Glóin are in disbelief when their new allies refuse to join in the war against Sauron, choosing instead to return to mining the riches of their mountains. Disappointed, the heroes set out for the elven port city of the Grey Havens, hoping for a better reception from the elves. But as they draw near the city, it is clear that all is not well there. After thousands of years, elves in Middle-earth have finally begun their exodus homeward across the sea. The port city of Mithlond, known as the Grey Havens, is where they converge to set forth westward. But now even this remote city is not safe from Sauron. The corsairs of Umbar from the south have choked off their naval passage westward and threatened to overrun the ancient port. The dwarves of the Blue Mountains will fight alongside the free peoples of Middle-earth after all. As this new alliance is celebrated, Arwen Evenstar arrives with the help of the Eagles. She brings the heroes troubled tidings from distant lands. Sauron's massive armies from Dol Guldur have moved north into Mirkwood, the domain of the elven king Thranduil. The new allies must now rise up and prepare for the long journey eastward to aid their distant friends. Arwen urges the heroes to allow the Eagles to take them directly to Thranduil's side for further counsel. While the heroes wing their way east, Sauron's armies march north from Dol Guldur and arrive at a human settlement on the river Celduin. Dwarves from nearby Erebor, led by King Dain, come to the aid of their human allies to the south. Before the battle ensues, Dain sends a messenger to King Thranduil of the Wood Elves, asking for their help. The dwarves must fight a desperate battle while they await reinforcements from the elves. The first wave of attackers is repelled, but thousands more are approaching. The Dwarven messenger returns from Mirkwood with bleak news. There will be no help from the elves, as their lands are also in danger. King Dain must fall back to the city of Dale and make his stand there.